Hello, this is Ted Argyle from Adrenalin Martial Arts Centre, and welcome to day 27 of 30, where I explore the 30 lessons that I've learned as a full-time martial artist, a full-time martial arts instructor, and as a business owner for the last 20 years. Today we're going to answer a question which has come through from one of our members. Now this member, I haven't got his permission, but the question is, how do you motivate yourself or others to continue to exercise and train? Sorry guys, there's a bird just flew inside. I just want to get him outside so he doesn't get stuck in here, or she. So his question is relative to how do you motivate people or motivate yourself to continue to exercise and train. And this comes from a guy, I can't mention his name because I haven't got his permission, but it comes from a guy who works in a gym, a 24-hour gym, and he struggles with people committing themselves to exercise, and he struggles with convincing the importance of exercise to people. And people will come in and cancel their membership because they haven't got time to train. And he works in a 24-hour gym, so I don't know how that works. But at any rate, how do you motivate people to train? I don't know. I've spent 20 years trying to motivate people to exercise regularly and do something regularly. It's very difficult to convince others to the importance of exercise. But all we can do is put our best foot forward, do our best to serve people and to help people, and hopefully a percentage of people listen. But anyway, what are my thoughts directly on that? I think the problem with motivation in exercise, and it's probably the same problem with motivation in eating right, is people don't think long term. If you think about how people view their relationships, if you think about how people spend money, if you think about how people spend their time, a lot of people don't really have a view for the long term, meaning they're not thinking about the rest of their life, they're thinking about the rest of the 5 minutes, or they're thinking about the rest of the hour or the rest of that day. But really when it comes down to things like exercise, nutrition and so on, you really need to be thinking long term. I think I'm going to try and sound intelligent here, but I think there's 168 hours in a week. So 168 hours, you really need to dedicate at least, not even 5%. What's 5%? That's like 5 or 6 hours a week or something. Well, more. It's more. What is it? 8 or 9 hours a week. You need to dedicate at least 5% or even less than 5%, which means like 45 minutes to an hour a day of doing something physical. You have to. I remember watching something. I come home one night and my wife had the TV on because I don't watch TV as a general rule, but there was a little thing there on, there was a doctors in a round table, and they were talking about the 3 pillars of health. The 3 pillars of health are quite simple, and people overcomplicate it. It's very simple. If you want a healthy life, all you need to do is get enough rest, have enough sleep, eat right, don't eat shit food all the time, and exercise. You need to do something physical. You need to get off your ass and do something. Now, whatever that something is, doesn't really matter. You need to find something you enjoy doing and something that you're not going to pike on every 5 minutes. You need to get out and you need to do something. Now, some of us have very active working lives, myself included. I have a very active working life. My job is very, very physical. So I don't have to do my job and then go to the gym after work. So I find myself in a very fortunate position. But I also teach lots of tradesmen. I teach farmers and people like that who have very active lifestyles as well and very physical jobs. So for someone like that, you don't really need to go to the gym every day or exercise every day as a general rule. But if you're sitting on your ass in an office all day, you need to exercise, and you need to exercise daily if you expect to get the benefits of fitness. Now, when I say people don't think long term, all they think is short term. They get home and they go, gee, I'm a bit tired, I don't think I feel like going today. Or I'm a little bit sore, I don't feel like going today. Or, gee, that new TV show is on, I think I'll watch that instead. Or, oh, there's a nice salad, but I'll have a hamburger for lunch. People are thinking short term, you know? You need to think long term. And is it going to be heaps of fun every single time? No. Are you going to want to go all the time? No. Should you go all the time? Yes, you do. You should. And if it's not with me, it should be with somebody else. You need to be, or if it's not with my friend who's emailing me, it should be with somebody else. You need to do something daily. Even if if you've got no money, not a cent in the bank, you can walk, you can run, what was it? Will Smith said all the problems can be solved by doing two things, reading and running. If you want to learn how to be successful, you need to read. And if you want to keep fit, run. And you don't need any money to do either. You can go to the library and read hundreds and hundreds of books on how to be successful and how to get ahead in life. And you can run. That's it. Reading and running. People overcomplicate the fitness thing. People want to do the new diet. They want to do the new gym. They want to do the new exercise regime. You know, if you look at the fitness industry is very, what would you say, trend sensitive. At the end of the day though, all you have to do to keep fit is sweat. Do anything. Walk for 5Ks. Run. Get in the garden. Do anything that gets you moving, gets the sweat going, gets your blood moving, and that is going to help you long term. How do you convince people to do that? I don't know. As I said before, I do not know. I've spent 20 years of my life trying to convince people the importance of exercise and the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. It's hard. And maintaining a healthy lifestyle is difficult because it's easier not to. But if you want a healthy life, if you want a good life, you have to do it. You have to keep fit. You have to stay healthy if you expect to have a good, long life. Does that guarantee you live to be 150 years old? Of course not. But if you're not going to be in and out of hospital every 6 months because of some health issue, or you don't want to be jacked up all the time either. Some people go in the other extreme and exercise too hard and they're always injured and always sore. That's too extreme as well. You need to find the right balance between exercise, nutrition and sleep for you, whatever that might be, and stick to it. Whether you want to do it or not, just do it. And you'll always feel better afterwards. I don't know how many times that I've not wanted to do something physical, and at the end of the session or at the end of the workout or at the end of doing something on the weekends outside, you always feel better. When those endorphins kick in, you will feel better and you'll appreciate the fact that you took the time to do it. And your body will appreciate it. It will pay you back in kind. Anyway, I hope this has answered the question. I'm very passionate about this question because I've spent my whole working life trying to figure out how to motivate people. It's hard, it's difficult. But at the end of the day, remember those 3 pillars of health. Sleep, so get enough rest. Nutrition, eat right, and exercise. You have to do something. Do something. Anyway, that's what I want to share today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in day 28. Thank you.